This is the Volunteer of the Year award, and volunteers are instrumental to the work that we're able to do at Curative. They're involved in all different things, whether it's spending time in the programs and working with our members in the programs, or helping us with events, or driving, transportation, all of those things. Right now, we have about 130 volunteers that we work with on an annual basis, but that number is even growing because of some additional programs and things that we're doing. Curative could not provide the services that we do without the volunteer support that we get. So when you look at a year and you get to decide who do we really want to celebrate this year, there's no better person than Paula Florent as Volunteer of the Year.
A lot of what I have done, I think, for Curative reflects on my nursing background when I would have to do adapting things, situations like when I worked orthopedics, I would have to work like occupational therapy and adapt things to make it easier for people with disabilities due to an injury that they had, or so that they could work with things that they used to work with and feel comfortable with it. Also working with children, I was director of a cancer center. I worked with children with cancer, making things fun for them. And then I worked with the volunteers. I was volunteering too, and one of the things I did was this one time for volunteers. I just calligraphied bags and decorated them, and we gave them and to other volunteers who filled them with goodies. And for volunteering, you got one of the bags. And last year we did bundt cakes, and they came in these beautifully wrapped containers, but they were just plain plastic. So I just used my hot glue gun and decorated the front of them. And it was in the fall, so we added some sparkly leaves and things to them and put a thank you note on it for the volunteers. So just small things like that. Well, my hobby for 20 years has been making chocolates. I took classes 20 years ago. I have over 85 candy molds. I have some pinwheels. That's the very tiny mold. I have some pansies. I have some sunflowers. I have hearts in pink and yellow and green. I have stars, and I have chocolate bark that you put the chocolate and then put sprinkles on the top and break it in pieces. And so they could all go through and just pick what they wanted to put in their box. And they brought home a box of chocolates for their families. And it gave them a reason to adapt a hobby of mine into something that they could bring something home.
I just want to thank you for sharing your talents and your time with us. You talk about the chocolates that they get to go home with. I mean, how that adds to our members' day it's special. And I don't know if Paula realizes that, but she literally adds sunshine to everything that she does. And that's what her box of chocolates do.